That's once you have installed paneling tools, Rhino, you will actually see at the top menu appearing up here with a drop down of all the different commands, and it's organized by its utility. So the first tab includes all the different ways to generate your paneling grid, which is usually the first step in your modeling process. The second is how to generate your panels using that base grid. And you see it's grouped by 2D paneling in the top 3 commands, and then 3D modeling, and other ways by orienting 2D or 3D modules to grids and create some planar quads. The next group of commands is creating paneling without a grid using some subdivision, basic subdivision and triangulation routines. The next one is manage library patterns. You have the ability to create your own patterns and save them into a text file and load them from there, 2D or 3D patterns. We will not get that section covered in today's webinar, but there is an extensive documentation about it. And hopefully in the future webinars we can get to these parts. The next part is all about utility functions. So there are the grid utility are different ways to kind of manage, change direction of your grid, change its density, offset your grid points, and what have you. A lot of utility functions that help you quickly manage your grids. The other tab is for managing and utility functions for your paneling. So you can extrude, thin your panels, and offset and overall, all these functions are available. The next part is a general utility, and a lot of different functions. Towards the end, there are some specialized export functions as well. You can always, if you forget the link to the group, you can press the help, and that will show you a text box which tells you the version of your paneling tool. So you see from the version number and the date, and if you want to open the link to the documentation and forum, you just press OK, and that will just actually open it in your browser, open the link in your browser. So that's just a general interface. There's also the toolbars that comes with paneling tools, and the toolbars also grouped by functions, which are the first of all, you have the grid generation, the paneling, and so on and so forth. The last tab has a few scripts, as paneling tools also extends Rhino script. And these are script samples that you can open and access as well. This, in order to be able to see the paneling tools toolbar, you will need to go and call it from the toolbar layout, as you call any other toolbar for a plugin for Rhino. This is just an overview of the general interface of paneling tools and how you find your way around. In the next part, I'm just going to, since we have a lot of people who are just starting with paneling tools,